I'm going to try to tell this next story without giving too many details away, but recently a very weird, shitty thing happened around that that was tangential to where my child goes to school. And there's a lot of talk about what we should do. We go to a very small, private preschool. Talk about and so my child is not the only person of color, but she's in her class, she's the only black person. There's a lot of talk about what should be done. And there's a lot of talk about a lot of the parents, there's a lot of white parents, about sort of like the reaching out to where this shitty thing had happened and how we can fix that. And I was and there's emails going around about how we can reach out. And I was on the emails like, well, not for nothing, all I give a shit about is my kid. And I don't mean that I just say my kid first, everything else second. Why? Because I'm raising a black kid. And I feel like I have to get her back before I start looking to get the back of other people. But I knew if I sent that in an email as the only black parent who's been quoted in the Berkeley press for ruining cafes, that I was going to kind of not be heard in the way that I felt like I was going to be heard because I'm the asshole who doesn't like waffles. So I just sort of sat there like, I want to say, and me and Melissa talked about it, I was like, I just want to say, but I can't. And then one of the white parents, and I don't think she said it from a white way, but it felt like she sort of said, she basically said, all I give a fuck about is my kid and everything else can wait. And I was like, and I responded immediately, thank you! It's highlight, because I felt like that's white privilege, is knowing your kid is going to be okay. Being a person of color is like, my kid will only be okay if I stand at the door to keep the shit away from my kid. And even then, my kid might not be okay. And so I felt like that was a very classic, like, these white people don't see, they're seeing through a white privileged lens. Is it their fault? Yes. Is it their fault that they don't see it? Well, that's how they were raised. But I felt like caught in this weird trap of like, if I speak out, I'm suddenly the angry black guy. And thank God for the white lady. And I didn't, and she didn't know that I don't know if she knew that I felt it that way. I was like, because she was being heard I felt like she was going to be heard as a person, not as the black guy who doesn't like nice coffee.